This is...
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like the maze!
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. But the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
No parece que le haga mucha gracia al de Fontaine, ¿eh? Mírale, es que nos quiere
Perhaps
impresionar.
I could take a closer look? It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
No.
No, you may not.
Toma, bien. No. Qué hijo de puta, se ha adelantado. Joder, le pagamos los pies nosotros. Eso. Esta espada siempre la utiliza el viajero, ¿eh?
What are you doing?
Pues no lo ves, adicionarnos.
You noticed my signal. Not bad, traveler. We make a good team.
Ves el de atrás como que está sospechando, en plan, como que no entiende nada, pero yo creo que el de atrás es bueno.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
Sí, pero estos serán malos, pero que se veía.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across Teyvat.
Sí, eso de la verdad que fue raro.
I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself. What if it gets damaged or destroyed?
Shut it! I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
Claro.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place!
Pero yo creo que eso le da igual.
What if that was my goal all along?
Ahí va.
What?
Toma.
Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe. But make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat.
¿Cómo de imprenta?
But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye. Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work. You're telling me I'm hundreds of years too late?
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. We just need to advertise it as written. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and all of Teyvat will think it was our invention first.
Ya, pero eso es cabrón.
We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. No one will believe such an innovative product could come from a place like that.
Hola, diciendo que Natlan son unos primitivos, chaval.
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
No, y como se entere el
What
Neubillet.
if I give you a portion of the profits? All you have to do is let the advertisement stay.
Sí, pero como se entere Neubillet,
You're
pillas.
trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelet.
Ah, con el Neubillet te manda en el pozo, chaval.
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. I would be a giant in the printing industry. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell. I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me.
Ese tío de racismo no se
Even
cesa.
when the truth is right in front of you.
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing, no problem. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes your word against mine. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful. What happened to restoring the truth of history?
Esto le da igual.
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see.
Joder, sí que te gusta escucharte, macho. No tienes ni idea de quiénes somos. Es que no has visto a quiénes tienes de enfrente, macho.
Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from
Efectivamente.
Natlan? And a great shaman who, according to rumor, abandoned her tribe long ago? From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Toma.
Ah, the wrath of Granny Itzli. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Huitzilin was your rival.
Bueno, ¿y por qué estamos nosotros?
You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has always been more revered than you. Now, that can change. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. This part of Natlan's history will be mine to tell. And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
Está intentando sobornarnos a través de eso. Le da
That's
igual.
not real history.
Si que a Citlalí eso le da igual.
That's a no then? Your history means nothing to me. But it's not allowed to stand in the way of my Mora.
Done running your mouth? Good. Before handing you over to the tribe, I think I'll have my way with you first.
Una buena tunda no es suficiente. Dejémoslo grabado en la memoria.
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
Vale.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
Joder.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase Natlan's history?
The captain. You actually bought that?
Sí, no.
United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
Regrader?
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader!
¿Pantalone es otro de los 11? No, lo buscaré en Google y os lo pondré aquí a la izquierda, pero no sé quién es ahí.
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine's economic system. This aligns with Regrader's interests.
Creo que a lo mejor es que no estoy seguro si es el que se parece a Baizu, el que tiene el pelo largo, o es el pequeñito este que parece un gnomo.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning.
No tenemos nada que decir, Paimon. No es más que un nuevo enemigo.
I don't care who you serve. When it comes to punishment, I don't discriminate.
Vale, pues vamos a ello. El episodio está quedando un poco largo, pero no, me imagino que lo cortaré en dos, ¿vale? Así que... Vale. Ya os digo, Citlalí está muy bien para equipos pyro y congelado. Pues va, se me ha hecho invisible el cabrón. Hostia, ya me lo he cargado. Joder. Pues sí que revienta este equipo, macho. Este equipo de Agen me está gustando muchísimo. Y mira, joder, es que 200.000, tío. 200.000 que ha hecho la elemental, no la ulti, la elemental.
Natlan and Granny Itzli. They could give Regrader a run for his Mora.
Es una locura, tío.
When did this person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to update us on the latest intelligence. Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth. You're on your own.
Hola.
Hey!
Te han dejado, tío.
What about our contract? Your boss signed it himself!
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him the best. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause.
You...
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place.
Hola.
As instructed. Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time. Shouldn't be too long now.
Pero ¿y estos de los que se han quedado aquí encerrados también? ¿O qué? O sea, ¿se han quedado ellos también aquí dentro?
What? This whole place is gonna collapse?
You were supposed to wait until I made it out. Are you trying to kill me?
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
Me da a mí que no. Me da a mí que no, tú no te vas a ningún lado.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
Sin problema.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Wait,
Ojo.
don't!
Lo va a romper. Ahí va. Pero se ha metido dentro. O nosotros nos hemos metido dentro. O sea, yo he visto que ha lanzado la lanza solamente.
Back in the maze? Our surroundings look different though. What
Tenemos,
did that fatui guy do?
tenemos que encontrar a Citlalí cuanto antes. Citlalí también podría estar por aquí.
Good point. She'll know how to get out of here. Let's hurry. If we don't make it out before the cave collapses, we might never be able to leave.
¿Cómo vamos a encontrarla? O sea, para que me lea los pensamientos, ¿no?
Let's see. Citlalí!
Me puede leer los pensamientos mejor.
Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do?
Ojo, me está dando como una señal. He visto ese color. Creo que el color me está guiando.
The special color? The one you saw in that woven scroll? Why would it appear around here?
No hay tiempo para pensarlo.
You're right.
Sigámoslo.
Lead the way, traveler.
Vale, pero este color nos lo está haciendo la rival de Citlalí o Citlalí en general. Me imagino que Citlalí, ¿no? Es la que nos está dando ese color. Va a salir de aquí, digo. Porque Citlalí ya os digo que nos puede leer el pensamiento y yo tenía mis intuiciones de que eso iba a ser importante.
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly.
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this. If you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured destruction. But I can't fault someone for using it as a last resort.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions. You must have the capacity for conscious thought.
I appreciate the compliment. It's been a long time, my friend.
This is no time for a reunion! The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time flows differently in this place, but that still doesn't leave us much time. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Citlalí. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory. There's not much I can do.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. If I create an exit here, I can leave. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Natlan. When people leave deep impressions on each other, their memories form connections. These connections are particularly strong between comrades in arms. That is how I created my maze. The connections between the memories were my needle and thread, and the special color was my fabric. But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, one without connections, you get a place like this. This space is a combination of my color and your memories. There is no way to alter or construct anything within it.
O sea, que no se puede salir.
Because there are no connections at your disposal.
Over
bien.
200 years, and not a single lasting connection. This is my punishment, huh?
Decía algo de la memoria, ¿no?
Well, at the very least, you have a connection to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to appear in this space.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around. You said it yourself. A memory fragment can't be used to create the connections I need.
Citlalí.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, I need you to give me an answer. Your special technique. You didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me.
So
Yeah,
you
but
figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago. But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. From your description, it might as well have been a simple color trick. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here. But if this is a foreshadowed event, I'm not happy with the narrative setup.
Citlalí, ever since you learned that technique, you've been able to see a special color, haven't you?
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. It's something I discovered in the work of our ancestors.
O sea que al final sí que hay técnica secreta.
More specifically, you could call it the color of memories. In truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color to tint another person's memories. Yes, the technique has the power to decide victory. But in my opinion, the capacity to add color to someone's memories is where the true value lies. You are fated to live a far longer life than me, Citlalí. I couldn't bear the thought of all those years existing as a blank canvas in your memory. So I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Your color, you mean?
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color in someone else's memory.
Esto es lo mismo que le dijo... Es lo mismo que le dijo... Joder. Es lo mismo que le dijo a Eder en el episodio anterior a... Bueno, en episodios anteriores a Citlalí. Que hay que dejar los recuerdos de cada uno en la memoria, ¿sabéis? Eso es importante. Si aún no te sientes preparada, permíteme que te guarde mis recuerdos, Citlalí. Eso es lo que le dijo a Eder.
I have to get out of here. That's the only way to rescue them.
Vale, me imagino que ella es la que está provocando el color que estamos siguiendo ahora mismo, ¿no?
Citlalí, what are you...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force.
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
Vaya.
I know, but my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk.
Tenemos que encontrarla.
Traveler?
Nos está leyendo el pensamiento.
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. I have a feeling you're the one who will be saved this time. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side, the kind of person I could have never anticipated. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the Traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong, surpassing even the shamans who worship the Lord of the Night. This means that, even without your tutelage, he can see the color of memories.
What did you say?
Although he doesn't know how to wield it, he unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memories. That was enough to guide him to this space. You now have a connection at your disposal. Well, Citlalí, it looks like part of this was foreshadowed, but the rest is a surprise.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's
Saludándolo.
Citlalí's voice! She's just up ahead!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank canvas.
Ahí va.
Cherish them.
Ahí ese vacío.
Feeling.
Huitziling, es que de ese tipo de nombres.
Paimon! Traveler!
Por fin te encontramos. Veamos la forma de salir de aquí rápido.
Hold my hand.
Vale. Lo mismo que en el globo aerostático. Pero me imagino que esta vez funcionará. Porque en el globo aerostático se era para quitarnos su... Que deje leer la memoria de Eder.
Did we teleport
Ah, mira, en serio.
Man, that place was so...
Ahí va.
Oh, we made it out just in time.
Pero entonces habrá destruido. Al final cumplió su objetivo, el malo.
Wonder what happened to the fatui guy and the others.
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape, he would have been crushed.
He still preferred that to being caught, huh?
¿Y los dos de Fontaine?
They were standing a bit further away, right?
Bueno, uno de ellos se ha salvado.
They weren't pulled into the space. Maybe they already made a run for it.
Uno de ellos se ha salvado porque estaba ahí. O sea, mírale.
Hello.
El chaval este.
It's one of Maluson's employees. Quick, restrain
No, hombre.
him.
Este no es...
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
Vaya.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which...
He went
Yeah.
that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
that way? Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Vale. Yo lo voy a dejar por aquí porque creo que todavía queda un poquito, ¿vale? En plan, creo que todavía puede quedar la última conversación y tal, así que lo voy a dejar por aquí, espero que os haya gustado, ¿vale? Y mañana continuamos con más. Gracias por ver. Adiós.